ole, ole. Europe, all the passports are out. Everybody's got them. Yes. Woo-hoo! I can feel it tonight. It's going to be one of them shows tonight. Oh, mine's a red passport. Why is mine red? Still, I need a new one. Right, all right.
New one.
It's expired on June, isn't it?
Yeah, well, no, mine expires next year. I'll have to get it renewed. Anyway, listen, anything can happen tonight. Anything. It could be one of them tops off type of shows. Obviously not Terry, because Terry will not get his top off for nobody. But Emma might, so it could be good. Listen, we're still buzzing, absolutely buzzing. Thanks for joining us. An edition of the Monday Bunch tonight, because we're all hammered last night, but we're back with us tonight. We've got Dino, we've got Emma, the Matt and Cabbies there, Terry and Gary P. Dino, how's your day been?
It's been good. I went for a round of golf on a 6-mile walk, and I've just been catching up on everyone, all the new mags crying about us getting Europe and about them feeling all the, like Terry and that, all just catching up on all the content about yesterday. First time in my lifetime that we're getting Europe, and it's just amazing. And it's something to look forward to next season. It's going to be class.
And if you've not noticed, even the disco lights are on. That's how good it is. Emma, how's your day been?
Not bad. Pretty chilled one. Went Lego shopping, food shopping, just chilled in the sun. So, all good. Food
shopping. I took Colin for a walk this morning on the beach. And mine's yesterday as well. The amount of people in sun and shirts, like everybody made an effort yesterday. Everybody had sun and shirts on, and it was the same this morning when I was out with Colin. Just unbelievable. Matt and Cabby, how's your day been? Have you been at work today?
No, don't work bank holiday. It's been hot. Couple of tea, cheeseburgers, liver and onion pizza, a nice few drinks, cool drinks in the garden. Happy times.
Whoa. A liver and onion, did you say?
Beautiful. Full of iron. Good for you.
Oh, you dirty bastard. Terry, how's your day been?
Been absolutely mint. Nice lie in, nice 6-mile walk in the sunshine, a couple of beers. What more do you want? Living the dream. Exactly. Everyone's over the moon to be a Sunderland fan. The lads and the head coach and everybody involved behind the backroom staff have just been an amazing season, let's face it.
It's just been great, hasn't it? Gary, have you savoured the moment? How's your day been?
Perfect. Wonderful. I've stayed up there this weekend, bank holiday weekend. Got a bit of a confession, stayed in Plymouth, but to go through there last night, see the poor buggers sat out in their shirts, all miserable and sad and whatever. Just finished the day off nicely for me. Sun was shining, had a few drinks. What could be better? Well, trying to find out where some of these places are.
I was working the. Don't get me wrong, I love my job and my job's great, and I've got loads of opportunities and stuff like that. But unfortunately, there is a downside, and the downside was that I did the pre-match of the week chief yesterday. And the fans were absolutely perfect. Emma was there, great atmosphere and all that, but I couldn't go to the game because I was doing a festival up in Blythe and all that. Let me mate have me ticket, my season ticket, and apparently it's been the best atmosphere ever. The noise was unbelievable and all that. So, but I managed to watch the game, and that's sort of in between. But listen, we are live, which means you can join us via live chat. Be part of the show. We've got everybody involved tonight. Have your say via live chat. We'll try and include as many as we can. Ian on there already has to be says that's to be the best calendar year in our history. Well done, everybody. Need a new passport. People saying Ian saying hi to Emma. I think Ian's got a thing for you, Emma, down there. Obviously, he needs
we still need to have our breakfast together, Phil, man. Come on.
Yeah, breakfast together. Was that at Wembley? Was that Ian?
Yes. That Ian.
Oh, right. All right. Well, fair enough. All right. Look, I do want to get carried away. I would be lying if I said that I hadn't been on the website to look at hotels in Frankfurt on the 26th of May, thinking if I book one now with the free and get it at the third of a price of what it's going to be, that would be good business. However, when I told our lass and she went absolutely off it and all that, I don't know if it's a good idea or not. But
just take Emma instead.
The what?
Just take Emma instead and mind your last minute. She's a Geordie.
Well, apparently, it starts off, it says, and a lot of people I've spoken to said, oh, well, that's not happy. He says there's going to be divorces and stuff like that. So I've decided if there's a lot of divorces, I'm going to have a festival for divorced men. So divorced Sunderland fans. Gary?
Yeah, that'll be me. I'm supposed to go to America in 5 weeks for the World Cup, and she's given me a choice: World Cup, America, or Europe. I'm saying no. I want both.
Well, Karen said to me, which ones you going to? I said, well, I'm going to all of them. And that was probably not the right thing to say. But I did say, I said, look, I'm guaranteed I will definitely 100% be at the very first game we play in Europe. I will be at that one. And if we get to the final, I will definitely be at the final as well. However, I am trying to see if Wolf want to get involved. And if Wolf want to do some stuff with it, then I can be paid to go over there, be paid why I'm over there. And how good would that be?
And
Gary?
Karen gets a shopping trip. Come on. Realistically, Karen can get a shopping trip out of it. What more would a woman want?
Well, she's got
I just want the football, not the shopping, but you know.
She's got a lip on because her team didn't do as well. Gary, there's one in there, mate. Go on.
I've got a request. My wife's called Karen as well. So just quick, will you tell Karen my idea of a camper van to go around Europe is very, very reasonable.
Oh, hang on. Whoa, sorry.
I'd love a camper van.
Hang on. My wife's just said.
I know you're brave when you're on your little channel there.
I'm brave when I'm on the channel. Shut the door. I'm saying, darling, you look beautiful.
It's tops off, Kaza.
Yeah, Karen, it's a tops
you're
off.
paying for the trips, Kaza.
Yeah, that tops off. Oh, got a lip on. Seriously there. Right, listen. I was going to go through some dates, but let's. How was your pre-match experience yesterday, Terry? How did you start your day off?
Oh, it was good. I got down there just before the bus came past the stadium, the flares and the fans. It was absolutely rocking the place. You could see the red smoke right up to 12:31. It was amazing. Yeah, it was brilliant beforehand. And I got to the Hilton Hotel and it was absolutely rammed full. So many different Sunderland fans there. It was such a real good occasion. It was a fantastic day.
Yeah, well, we was in the Wheat Chief and the bus came past us. So loads of people came out. And then as it went over the bridge, honestly, I've never seen the flares like it. The whole sky was just red. It was just unbelievable. I mean, I was gutted. We couldn't actually be over there and see it, but I mean, we still had a great atmosphere in the Wheat Sheep. But yeah, it was a cracking start of the day. Gary, your pre-match experience yesterday, how did that go for you?
Well, one of the things I liked about yesterday is that in my head it was Saturday and a 3 o'clock kickoff. So driving up and stuff, I was actually there an hour early, so I got another hour in the fans museum beforehand. So I mean, that's a good start to any day, isn't it? Sun shining, a couple of beers, spot on. I didn't go for the coach coming in, but yeah, I mean, the build up to the game was brilliant. There was a real buzz, and we know what difference that makes because when the team starts, they did as well. Just a great, the build up, just spot on.
Right, okay. I'm not sure how happy I am about that. Gary found out that you went to the fans museum when I was on just down the road, but that's all right. Don't worry about that. We won't hold that against you.
Next season, when you're in Europe, then I'll show some interest.
Right, okay. Malta Singh says you could see the red smoke from space, apparently. And Dino, how did your morning go?
I mean, I didn't go to the game, couldn't get a ticket. But obviously, I seen all the videos. It looked ram. My mate was messaging us saying it's absolutely ram. The atmosphere has class. The flares. I mean, everything just looked great. It kind of gave us the vibe of the Coventry game, the Coventry home game. It was kind of like that, wasn't it? Like it was so important, even though it wasn't for promotion. It was for something what we've never done in so many years. So, I mean, that would have rived the players up, and obviously it rives the fans up, and it looked special, to be fair. And obviously the weather was great for it as well, wasn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, it was perfect, really. Just quickly on the on the chat, Malta Singh again says, went to Asda today, not joking. Every third person was wearing a Sunderland top, which is it's great to see. Kieran Gale, 4 years ago, we lost to Cheltenham, and now we're in the Europa League. Phenomenal, he says. Also, 20,000 Sunderland fans on our first away day in Europe could very well be. Terry?
5 years ago, I think we lost to Lincoln in the playoffs, didn't we? So, where have we come from 5 years ago? It's been an amazing ride.
I'll come in there, Phil. 2 years ago, last home game of the season, we lost at home to Sheffield Wednesday. Looked as though they were on the up and up because they just appointed Danny Rowe. We finished the season under Dodds. It was all a bit doom and gloom. 2 years. That's all it's taken. That's extraordinary.
Yeah,
you might just see a Mackham in Milan these days.
Well, I just the thing is, I mean, I hadn't realised until I was on stage and someone had said it was a year ago to the day that we was at Wembley when we won the playoff final. And of course, and I have the Tommy Watson goal, so we played that. Of course, everybody went up when that went in and stuff like that. So, Matt and Cabby, what was your morning like then? Your pre-match experience? You're in Cumbria, aren't you, over there?
I didn't get the game. I was getting ready for my stream, but I mean, honestly, there was that many live feeds, live videos going on left, right, and centre. You sort of got a feeling like there was something special going on. Something special was about to happen. There was, it was something different. Seeing the footage from outside the stadium, it was just everybody seemed electric. And I've seen the footage from inside the stadium, and it's my favourite display when you see the yellow cat's eyes. I think that just looks absolutely fantastic. And I just had this feeling like something's about to happen good here today. I weren't afraid of Chelsea, put it this way. I've seen them perform a few games, and I thought they were absolute dog's dirt. I weren't afraid of them at all, but I was really looking forward to it. But yeah, something was going to happen good. That's what I sort of sensed.
Again, a massive hats off to the marketing team. There again, I don't know if you saw the when they've done the till the end, the cat's eyes. If you zoom in on that, it's a map of Europe in the cat's eye. So I mean, yeah. Whoever is head of our marketing team at the moment, and for the last few years have been absolutely top draw. They've been superb. I mean, round of applause to them. Really, I mean, yeah. Check it out, Dino. If you zoom right in on the yellow of the cat's eye, you'll see there's a map of Europe on there. Before I come to you, Emma. Taffy Mackham says a tip of the day, by the way, if anyone wants to check where Newcastle finished, if you start at the bottom of the table and work up, it's quicker. It's quicker that way. All right, we can always rely on Taffy Mackham for them. Emma, how did you start your pre-match day yesterday?
In the Wheat Chief, of course. Where else would I be on a match day? Singing, whipping people, what more can I want?
Yeah, well, where else? Unlike Gary, because you could have been in the fans museum, but we won't hold that against him. Just very quickly before I get any further, because I'm getting carried away myself, I've got to say a massive thank you to Wolf Competitions, who are our channel sponsor this season. They've been absolutely fantastic, and a massive thank you to them. Couldn't do it without them. And hopefully they'll be on board with us again for next season. Couple of dates, if you don't already know what you need to be jotting in your diary. Of course, we enter the Europa League at the league phase. So the draw for that, Friday the 28th of August. So we'll find out who we're playing. We could end up, obviously, if we end up in AC Milan's group, then I would imagine every single Mackham in the country will be going there just to kill that chant of theirs off. Terry?
Yeah, there's 4 pots, Phil, and you play 2 teams from each pot. You play 1 home, 1 away. So you play 8 times in the group stage, but you play in each of the pots.
We're pot 3, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll
probably be in pot 3 or pot 4, one of those 2, yeah.
Yeah, well, we're in pot 3 apparently, so we're going to be. So when they draw it, we'll find out where we're at. And like I say, I imagine every single Mackham will go to the first game in Europe. Obviously, if you get the final, they'll all be there. But there is that one. If we do draw AC Milan at some point, then every single Mackem will go. It's just fact. So that'll happen. So that's the draw on the 28th. First match is going to take place. They're saying the 16th or the 17th. I think it's going to be the 17th because they're going to be Thursday nights. Games is what they're going to be. The final, of course, in Frankfurt will be on Wednesday, the 26th of May. Hopefully, we'll all be there in Germany. Apparently, Taffy Mackham's already started his German lessons as well, so he can translate for us. And another little one to quickly chuck in there. Friday, the 19th of June. So it's the first day what comes along. That's when the fixtures are going to be out for the Premier League. 10 o'clock in the morning, new fixture list out. So there are the dates for your diary. I mean, like I said, I was unfortunate. I couldn't actually be at the game. I've been told it's the best atmosphere ever at the stadium, and like what's being experienced. Emma, you was there. Best atmosphere ever.
People are going to slate us, but no, I thought playoff semis against Coventry was the better atmosphere. At the end of the match, it was just that one was unreal. Yes, yesterday was unreal, but I still say the Coventry one beats it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I suppose when you get a last minute goal like that, it does go up. But Gary, for you, best atmosphere you've ever experienced at the stadium?
No, not for me. I always say that the Sheffield United playoff in '98 was it. Yeah. That first season we were there. I mean, that was from start to finish. Yesterday was good, but start to finish, I've never heard noise like that within the stadium of light. England-Turkey was good, 2002, but it wasn't as good as that. We've had some great days, and often against Chelsea, haven't we? The Defoe goal when we beat them 3-1, I think, under Allardyce was great. So we've had some great ones, including the Mags this season. But no, I don't think it was the best ever. Brilliant day, but no, I wouldn't say that.
Right, okay. Of course, I don't see now the Mags have been chipping in on social media today, but I must admit there was one I did have a chuckle at actually, and they'd said apparently we were going to be banned from playing in Europe because the last time the Sunderland fans were over in Europe, apparently we caused trouble on one of the ships. We ripped all the sails and chucked all the cannons in the sea. So I thought, yeah, I can have a laugh at that one. That was not too bad. Terry, the atmosphere yesterday, is it the best you've experienced so far?
The best this season, Phil. It's the best home game this season. It was great. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. You know what it is as well? I'm going to give credit to the players. The players lived up to the occasion in the first half. They really took it to Chelsea. But yeah, I think I've had one or two really good atmospheres. I remember Sam Allardyce home to Everton. The last game of the season, that was a good atmosphere that night. And like last year against Coventry was good. Today was, for me, the best of the season, yes.
Right, okay. Because you disappeared there, Matt and Cabby, SGA said, did you have a fare, apparently?
No, it was my daughter's summer. She wanted some toast and she'll take no for an answer. So I had to quickly nip up and do some for her.
There you go. Right, okay. Just very quickly, we got... well, I've not refreshed it, but if you haven't given us a like yet, we've got 175 people already on the live stream. If you want to hit the thumbs up, we're trying it to 100. We're trying it to 100 on a Sunday, but I mean, we're in Europe. Let's go for 200. Hit the thumbs up. Do that. It'll take you a second to do that. We'll love you for that. And if you're watching the channel and you're not subscribed to it, why not? Hit the subscribe button. It's free to do so, and that really does help the channel. I'm just seeing how ready I am. I've been in the garden all day, mind, but that doesn't matter. It's good. Topping me tan up. Confidence. How confident were you before kickoff, Matt and Cabby? Was you confident we were going to do it?
Massively. Just the way we've been playing, the way we played against Man U, the way we played against Everton, and Regis Lebay seems to have this habit with the team as well. When there's something at stake, something needs to be done to go down and do it. I mean, Coventry, Sheffield United playoffs, the both the Mags games, and I just thought Chelsea there for the taking. And I thought we should have won by more, really, to be quite honest with you. but I was massively confident. And I tell you what, how it's mad, isn't it? The irony of it, the goal, the layoff by 09 and Hume with the goal scorer, two players that was in the League One days. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought that?
Well, absolutely, absolutely. Just very quickly on the chat, Tony Lee, my pal, says he's been going since 72 to 72, 73, I think that should have been. It's the best atmosphere he's experienced ever. He sits along just from, should have been sitting along from me if I hadn't given my ticket away. But just very quickly, can we give a round of applause, please, to Taffy Mackham for donating via the super chat. Thank you very much. £10, £2 each. Point and position, we finish above Newcastle. Well, I mean, it was a good day for me on my bets because I always had my 2-1, so that came in. But I did also have a tenner on Sunderland finishing top half, so that gives us 210 quid. So it was also a good day financially as well for me, so that was all right. Dino, were you confident before kick-off, or did you think it was going to be same old Sunderland?
I mean, I was quietly confident because Chelsea aren't the same Chelsea from back in the day. They're a very disorganised kind of team. They've got an interim manager. Yeah, we all know Xabi Alonso's coming in, but he's not there yet. And I feel like most of their players might have been on the beach looking forward to World Cup. Cole Palmer's not in the best form ever. So I was quietly confident, you know. I really was. When I seen the team, I wasn't blown away. I mean, I think their defence is very shaky.
Sorry, Dino, can I just butt in there because he's always late to the party, probably still celebrating Arsenal winning the league. Oh, he's gone out. He's come out. Oh, Jacob was waiting to come in. I was going to bring him in, but he's just he's disappeared.
He's probably just getting back from the celebration parties for Arsenal, has he?
Yeah, he'll be back. Sorry, Dino, carry on.
But yeah, Chelsea aren't the same Chelsea from back in the day. They're there for the taking when you want to take them, and with them having no manager and the team, probably most of them are looking forward to the World Cup. And I just don't feel like they wanted this. They didn't feel like they wanted it. They didn't really do much apart from the Cole Palmer goal. So yeah, I was quite confident. I was partly confident that we could take Chelsea. We've done them at home. I mean, away. Why can't we do them at home? So yeah, I was quite confident.
Fair enough. Emma, were you confident before the start?
No, I wasn't. I'm not going to lie, because I'm one of these where it's like, okay, we've got this to play for. Other players going to live up to the occasion effectively. And I thought the only team that would do the double over would be the Mags. And it wasn't until we started playing and we scored a goal, that's when the confidence boosted. Because I'm not going to lie, when we scored that first goal, I started to cry because I believed of how confident we were. I was crying at goal one.
Emma, I'll be honest with you, I've cried all day. Honestly, as soon as our last said I wasn't allowed to go to Europe, that's it. I've been absolutely bubbling my eyes out. Just very quickly on the chat, Taffy Mackham says, he says, ask Terry about his mate's bet. Taffy Mackham's mate's bet. Can you remember where it is, Terry?
I think it was £1,000 on something to win to go to Europe, 28-1.
All right. Oh, that's all right. That was canning, wasn't it? So that's a good one. Terry, were you confident before kick-off?
I'm always more hopeful than confident because I never like get carried away too early because, you know, things have a habit of biting you in the backside. But yeah, when the game started and I saw how up we were for the game, then yes, that's when I started to feel a bit confident, like Emma said. And it was amazing just to see the performance in the first half. Like I said, Chelsea are not a great side, not a good side. You know, they had it all to play for as well. They could have made Europa football if they put an effort in. But, you know, we wanted it more on the pitch yesterday. We all battled them. You know, the high press, the tempo, it was just 10 out of 10. It was superb.
Right, okay. We've been joined by Jacob. How you doing, Jacob? You all right there?
Miami
yeah,
vibes,
not too bad, man. No, I'm over the moon. I'm on holiday at the minute, but it's fantastic, unbelievable. It still hasn't sunken in. It's been a dream as a little boy to watch my football club playing in Europe, and that dream's coming true next season.
Arsenal. I was in Europe.
Well, we could be playing them in Europe in 2 years. No, that song they sing, have you seen a Mackham in Milan? Well, we're going to see Mackhams in Milan next season, I'll tell you that now.
I hope so. I hope so. I really do. Right. Gary, how confident were you before kick-off?
I'm like Emma, I'm never confident. How can you be confident if you've watched Sunderland all these years? You never know when they're going to let you down. So, no, I wasn't confident. We're talking about Chelsea being there for the taking. They have improved under this caretaker. I can't remember his name. And they've confirmed Alonso's coming in. You know, you've got the players, you just don't know if you're going to turn up. But I think we just didn't let, I think as Terry was saying, we just didn't let them settle at all. We were at them, the crowd was at them. I think they played some good balls into the box, but we controlled it for long periods. And, you know, considering how much money they've spent and world champions and all that kind of thing they throw around, the way we got them, the way we took the game to them, fantastic. So no, I wasn't confident before, but once we started, I think we were by far the better team.
Right, okay. Just very quickly on the chat here, Colin Major says, Big Davy, God rest his soul, he predicted it. So good on him as well. Jacob, were you confident before kickoff?
You know what I mean? Over the years, when it's been like must-win games to get to a conclusion at the stadium of like the conclusion we want, normally we've bottled it under pressure, and the fans have felt that in the stands. You know, that famous saying about Sunday, it's the hope that kills you. But yesterday, these boys, that they've just delivered confidence now, even before games. That's just the impact that Reggie de Brie and his players have had on this fan base. Now, I just had a feeling when I woke up yesterday morning that it was going to be our day. It really was going to be our day. I think it was the manner of how we played against Everton in the second half the previous week that would be transferred into the Chelsea game. And it was Chelsea for me. People forget. Yes, obviously they finished mid-table this season. It's been poor by this, but this is a club that's won the Club World Championships, and we put them to bed so easily. You know, we taught them a football lesson. Yes, that they were intimidated by the atmosphere. They couldn't handle it at all.
Right, okay, definitely. Just very quickly, we've got 70 people have given us a like, so we've got 169 people, 169 on the stream already. Just hit the thumbs up. Another 30 will get us to 100. Get us halfway there. Take your second to do that. Just hit the thumbs up, give us a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. It's free to do so, and it really does help us out. SG on the chat says, buy Champions League players and get Europe. Strange that. We deserve this, Taffy Mackham says. I mean, it's just exciting times all around. I mean, I know there was. I mean, we've all seen the game. We've watched the game, and it was great. I mean, I was confident before the game that that the other teams we needed to do it would do it for us, being Liverpool and Man United. I thought, you know, we'll be all right there. You can never be 100% certain with Sunderland. But when went 2-0 up, and I was thinking great. But then when they pulled one straight back, I was thinking it's a long time to go now on one goal, this, especially at my age. But I mean, we got there over the line, and well done to the lads. I don't know if you saw Dan Neil and Gooch in the crowd as well. They were, you know, it was just nice. It's like the whole family was sort of there. What was your best moment of the game then? I mean, watching the game itself, is there a standout moment for you, Terry?
Not just the goal, like some of the lads have said, you know. I mean, one from Roofs, player we brought in, not too much first-team experience, been amazing this season. Luke 9, I mean, he's a defender. What was he doing up there? Surprising their attackers. Heads it on, and there's Trey Hume. I mean, he's had some shots in the past that have gone wayward, but today, that was a fantastic finish. The only place the keeper couldn't touch it, right in the corner. I mean, like I say, those players, you know, they were in League One. Hume, £250,000 he cost. Luke 9 from League Two. The improvements with Ballard as well, and Enzo Lafay from the Championship. These players, to see them grow from, you know, us in the down in the olden days when we had like away games to Bolton getting beat 6-0, and I think Hume and Ballard was on the bench that day. to playing in the Premier League and taking us to Europa football. What an improvement in the team. I mean, it's just congratulations to them. Absolutely fantastic, really.
Right, okay. Jacob, best moment from the game yesterday for you?
You know what I'm going to say? For me, it was so satisfying, that little bit of trickery that, well, not a little bit, that unbelievable bit of trickery that Isidore tried to do when he first came on, flick the ball over the top and he was almost in on goal if it wasn't for the Chelsea player. I think it was, who got sent off, Fofana, that pulled him back, got the second yellow card. It was just incredibly satisfying. If he broke through and he wasn't pulled back and he put that in the net, that would have been probably the most satisfactory goal I've watched this season. It was fantastic, brilliant. I just had once the red card was given, Fofana's second yellow, that it was going to be a smooth rest of the game and we were just going to get over the line.
Right, okay. Whereabouts are you, Jacob, at the moment?
I'm currently in Suffolk on holiday by the Suffolk coast, a place called Aldborough.
Holiday, man.
Oh, that's just down at your.
No,
your
I've not.
aunties.
I haven't left the country. I wish. I'm saving the money for later in the year. The passport's getting done.
He's in his back garden.
Can't have any liars. Don't want any liars on here. I'm thinking you're in Corfu or something like that.
Is there? No.
Bill, can
No,
I just
I wish.
When he joined, he's got his sunglasses on, and I thought he's got a white dressing gown on. I thought he's at one of those fancy spas somewhere. I mean, how southern can you get?
Well, to be honest, I'll tell you, Till, when because we're few of us on here are part of the fan analysis, and we can't. I know Tino get really angry about this, but we did a live. We did. It's the baby of Michael McIntyre. We did a live with him, and Jacob came on in his sunglasses, and Michael McIntyre just had a look at Jacob straight away. Said,
I remember that. Yeah.
No, he didn't. Never. All right then, Dino. Sorry about mentioning finality because you don't like it. Dino, what was the best moment watching the game yesterday?
You know what, right? This is going to be very surprising. Watching Luke O'Nien spraying balls about from centre back. I mean, this is a lad who's so much criticism. He got an assist, and then like for the second goal, he was the one who pinged it to Robbie. Robbie holds it up, and then we'll go on that movement down the right hand side. If he puts it across, Robbie smacks it across goal. Somehow he didn't hit the target, and obviously it fell at the back of the net. But just watching Luke O'Nien just at the back, with all the pressure he's been under and all the stick he gets from fans, he's not good enough. And just watching him just play with such confidence and just he had another solid game. And I just think the lad deserves his flowers. And the fact that he got an assist to Trey Hume to basically get into Europe is just like it just tells its own story from League Two to Europe. It's unbelievable.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely. Just very quickly on the chat here. Best part of yesterday, Taffy Mackham says the final whistle. Best part, he was hugging his 90-year-old father, and he's just realised that his dad was alive to see Sunderland win the FA Cup twice. So there you go. Jacob, you want in there?
Going back to Luke O'Nien, people just underestimate and don't fully take into account how far this man's come as a person in general, as well as a footballer. I remember his debut in League One when we played Charlton first game of the season. He got subbed off at half time. He played midfield that day. He was having an absolute terrible game, but he had to work his absolute socks off to get back in the side.
Bollocks, you can say bollocks. We're in Europe. It doesn't matter. We're big boys now.
Luke O'Nien's going to be in Europe next season. It's an incredible story. Unbelievable story. It's almost like a film.
Did he get sent off in his early games against Sheffield Wednesday in one of the cup matches? Was that him as well?
He has been sent off.
That's not one of his first games he played when he came on the cup match. It was at Sheffield United, I think it was. Sheffield Wednesday, maybe. Sheffield Wednesday, really early days.
Wasn't that not the Turkish centre half? No. Was it Öztürk? No, I can't remember.
Right. Right. Well, we don't know. Well, let's move on. I also thought, Jacob, with you being on holiday, I thought the reason you was late, I thought that your clocks were sort of like an hour behind or something. But seeing as you're only like 3 minutes down the road, obviously not. Gary, what was your best moment then? Your standout moment from yesterday, like watching the game?
I'm agreeing with Taffy Mackham. The point at which the final whistle went, and we're in the north stand, and all the people around us in the north stand. We've been sat there, me and my son Ben, for 5 years. Sat with people who've watched us against Fleetwood and Morecambe and whatever, and some terrible nights, watched some terrible football, and we're just looking at each other. People you get to know, and lovely people. They're absolutely spotting up there, and we just turned round, and basically I'm hugging everybody I can get my hands on, because it's just like, I cannot believe it. None of us can believe what we've just witnessed. And of course, when we realised it was Europa League as well, not just the conference, when it came up on the screen, it's just that will stay with me forever, because that was just a new level in terms of being.
Can I ask, if we got Conference League, would you have been bothered?
No.
No.
Not me. Not at all.
I wouldn't have. I just wanted Europe. It didn't matter how it came, but the fact it was Europa League, it just meant a lot more. But if it was conference, I would have still been happy.
It's the quality of the opposition, though, because when you start to look at Europa League, Benfica, Juventus, that's
AC Milan.
Yeah, but the thing is with that, Gary, because I was thinking, because it was Conference League, which was looking the more likely, and I would have been over the moon with that. And what I did think, because of Conference League, I thought you probably would have a good chance of winning that. There's Crystal Palace. The Premier League is the hardest league in the world, without a doubt. And so us going into the Conference League, the European tournament, would have given us, for me, an easier chance of winning. Whereas, I know Europa League's, has got more kudos, but it will be harder to win, I would have thought. But no, either way, it would have been, I would have been over the moon with it anyway. This thing of hugging people just in the crowd, like you're saying, Gary, many a time I've done that. The only time I've never done it was I was sat next to Emma one time, and I turned around and I went, no, I'll not bother, and did that. Anyway,
You're a cheeky one, like.
Emma, what was your standout moment from the game yesterday?
Well, apart from the full-time whistle, it had to be that goal from Hume. Just the assist from Luke 9 to Hume, for Hume to score, as Matt and Cabby said, to think them two were with us in our League One days. They've seen us in some of our darkest moments as Sunderland fans. So for them to get that goal against Chelsea, and then for us to actually, we are going to Europe because of that goal, it was magical for me. I don't think I'll ever forget that goal because of that reason, to be honest, because that's when I believed we could do it yesterday. Because as I said, I started to cry.
The Ballymena Cafu.
Right, okay, just very quickly on the chat down here. Miles Percival has said his wife has just looked over his shoulder and thought George Michael had risen from the dead. I've had to calm her down. It's Jacob. Honestly, listen, Miles, have a word with your wife. Send her to the Specsavers first thing in the morning, because Jacob looks nothing like.
I was going to say.
Nothing like it. Right, Malcolm Cabby, standout moment from the game for you yesterday.
God, how do you pick from that lot? Something that sticks out in my mind is when the full-time whistle went and all the players were huddling around. Was it somebody who had a mobile phone or something to let the players know that would qualify for Europe? And talk about synchronization to the millisecond. It was they just all released like from a springboard, bang, and they just hauled us right to the fans, and it just went mental. I just thought that was brilliant. Like that release of just euphoria. It was just how they all just did it together all at once. So I don't know what they were looking at, if it was somebody's mobile phone or a radio or whatever it was. But whatever it was great to see. And you can see the passion, especially Granit Xhaka. My God, just great to watch. I keep watching that over and over. It's brilliant.
Before I bring you in, Jacob, I'm just trying to tell everybody watching now, viewers down here, we do have a private chat going on here, and I've just opened it up. And Dino, you're a very, very bad man. Jacob, go on, Jacob.
Granit Xhaka in his speech with the mic also dropping the F-bomb. That was absolutely hilarious. Absolutely fantastic. I felt.
I actually
It's
cheered
just
and I said,
pure
did
passion.
he actually say that, did he?
Yeah.
Right. Right, okay. Just very quickly, I've got to go to a quick break. Our sponsors, of course, Wolf Competitions. We go out and about. We change people's lives. Was out, well, it was just a little one this time, but I was out last week and we did this. I think this is our third time. She keeps winning. That's we Philly for Wolf Competitions, and we are here in South Shields. Where you see Amy, we've been here. I think this is our third time. She keeps winning. You could win as well. Wolf Competitions. Come on, let's go and have a knock. Let's knock Amy up out of bed. No, she'll not be in bed, not this time, surely. No. Oh, it's a musical. It's a musical doorbell. That's what we like.
Hello.
This is becoming a bit of a habit, mind, isn't it? Yeah, come on. You don't mind the band being on as well, do you? Right, come on then. So, we've been here like loads already. Still playing on Wolf Competitions, obviously.
Yes, I won another 400 last night as well, which was good.
So either Brian might be here then in the week, or we might be us Friday. I think we're back. We could be seeing you. You've won 100 quid though. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
How did you win that?
Scratch cards.
Scratch cards, all right.
Yeah.
Chance to flip for another 100 quid. Do you feel lucky?
Kind of.
Kind of. Have you spent your money already?
No, not yet.
Oh,
No.
you're saving up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you going to get any money? Are you going to get the money? Just say yes. Why are you? Right. There's the wolf coin. All we need to do, we just want to see the wolf's head. Give it a flip. Come on, Amy. Be lucky. Let's have a look. Woohoo! High five. Nice one. You've just doubled your winners. High five as well. Good man. All right. So that's she's 100. She's just won another 100. £200 for Amy. You can be a winner just like Amy. Wolf Competitions. There you go. So as you can see, she won 100 quid. The night before, she won 400 quid. It happens all the time. Keep going back to people. So if you want to enter wolfcompetitions.co.uk, there's a link in the description. Get on there. Become a winner. I could be knocking on your door. Who knows? Right, okay. What about a man of the match from you then? Chuck this out. Dino?
Oh, for me, Lafay, he was everywhere. He was making things happen. He should have had an assist for Robbie in the first couple of minutes of the second half if Robbie just had his shooting boots on. For me, I think the difference in this team is when Lafay's been as number 10, and it just showed because as soon as he got a number 10, he's been creating chances for everyone. When Diarra was there was no creativity. So for me, Lafay's just being one hell of a set. He's just been class. So for me, Lafay.
Right, okay. Emma, your man of the match yesterday?
All 11 players on that pitch. Every player that played yesterday is my man of the match.
That's a
Stand out is Jacka. Stand out is Jacka. I will admit that, but every single player on that pitch yesterday deserves man of the match.
Right, okay. Sitting on the fence there.
I said all out Jacka, but everyone deserves.
Hang on. Why are you there? All the way from España.
Here he is.
Ole!
Hola, señor.
Yay, fantastic.
Hola, buenas noches, amigos.
Are you still celebrating? Is it raining, by the way, over in Spain?
It's 35 degrees, Philly. I've got the aircon on next to me, mate. I'm sweating.
Mate,
Oh.
35's now. It's 37 over here, man. It's big. And look at me, I'm red raw. Right, okay, I'll come to you just now, Lee. Man of the match, Gary.
Lafay, I think that's one of the best performances I've ever seen from a Sunderland player. That first 60 minutes, he was obviously tired and he had cramp, but that first 60 minutes, there was a point at which he was stuck in the right back position with at least two Chelsea players on him, and he looked stuck, and he somehow managed to get the ball out of that position. Think about how much Chelsea have spent on footballers, and Lafay yesterday, for me, that first hour, he was just absolutely immense. I thought he was incredible. Superb. I mean, Mukiele had one of his best games for me. I thought all the back four were superb in particular. But yeah, Lafay, I mean, he's just getting better all the time. What a footballer.
Right, okay. Lee, you've just joined us. What about a man of the match from you for yesterday? He's in Spain, so there's a bit of a delay. Goes the satellite and all the way back down again. Did you get that, Lee?
Michael Bauer's internet.
Yeah.
I didn't man of the match for me, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. We're there.
There's
We're
a bit
there.
of a delay there, yeah. It must be the mags tampering with the signal. It must be the mags tampering with the signal. Well, it's difficult because Xhaka was outstanding, Reinildo, Luke O'Nien, Lafia, as Gary mentioned. But for me, Siddiqui, because he just ran and ran and ran. Even at like the 89th minute, 95th minute, he was just running up the pitch and he just seemed to have bags of energy. So yeah, I'm going to go for Siddiqui.
Right, okay. Jacob, who's pretend abroad, man of the match for you.
Listen, what Emma said, every single one of those players was brilliant yesterday on that pitch. But I have to go special mention, Lafia outstanding. We haven't mentioned Catrauda as well. He was brilliant yesterday. Absolutely fantastic. I really hope he comes back. He is one hell of a footballer. If the rumours are true about £25 million, take it straight away. Get him signed and get it done in the summer. But Luke O'Nien, it was like watching a prime Cannavaro yesterday at the back. Literally, he dealt with Pedro so well yesterday. Pedro never got a sniff. Luke O'Nien, even in possession when Chelsea were playing with more of a pressing game, when they had to press us, when the game got stretched, when they were trying to get back into the game after Palmer's goal, he was just so calm and composed at the back, playing the right pass. But like what Dino said, pinging balls over the top with such relative ease. It was outstanding. Brilliant to see. Luke O'Nien, in fact, what he's done, he is Mr. Sunderland for me now.
He is. Matt and Cabby, man of the match for you?
Yeah, Enzo Lafay, sniffing closely behind Trey Hume, the way he took his goal against elite opposition. But yeah, Enzo Lafay, like the ball was just glued to his foot. It's just like wherever he goes, it's just you can't touch him. It's just you think he's got no other ideas, and he comes up with something else magical to come up with, and he just doesn't stop. He's the workhorse, but he's got trickery with it as well, and he pulls it off the 99% of the time. So definitely Lafay for me as well.
Radicate Seri, last one up there. Man of the match for you?
Yeah, I thought Luke O'Nien was great, and obviously the whole team did well. But Enzo Lafay for me, I watched him on my right-hand side on the bottom corner. There was 4 Chelsea players around him, and he managed to keep the ball, and he was weaving in and out between them, and they couldn't touch him. It was magic, honest to God. I've never seen anything like it. That's the best I've seen him play all season. He's getting better, and yeah, he's just a little magic magician. Fantastic. But I want to ask Mr. Spain there a question. What's the closest place for Europa for you? Celta
That's
Vigo,
a great question.
Real Sociedad?
Celta, isn't it?
Real Sociedad. That's
right.
an hour and a quarter for me.
So if we draw them,
West coast near Portugal, so that's probably about 6 hours drive.
So anyway, if we draw somebody in Spain, can we all come and stay at your house? We'll do that.
Party at Lee's.
Aye, we'll get some air mattresses in the living room and all that. Aye.
I've got a tent.
Oh, we're not sleeping. We're partying, man.
I've got a balcony.
Right, that'll do.
It's a great balcony as well, by the way. It is very good. The view's incredible.
Lee and James on the balcony together.
That was
another program. Right, Luke, just very quickly. 11 more people. Hit the thumbs up. Give us a like. That'll take us to 100. We got 188 people at the moment on the stream. So 11 of you, just hit that thumbs up now. Let's get to 100. We'll love you forevermore. Before I quickly move on, I said I would mention this, though. It has progressed slightly. I don't know if you've seen the story on social media. Michael Thomas McCabe. He has messaged me before and stuff like that. It's his son, who Luke O'Nien gave his... it was Luke O'Nien's lass gave Luke's shirt to the little laddie, and some adults come along, snatched it off him, and run away, which is absolutely... this...
No way.
This occasion yesterday, should stick in that little laddie's mind forever. And unfortunately, and he got a bit of an injury as well. So I was going to try and put it out there and see if we can appeal to the person who's
Well
stolen
said.
this to try and get it back. But it looks like there's a little bit been going on already. I've messaged Michael anyway, and he said it's hopefully being dealt with by the club. So hopefully that little laddie's going to get the shirt. It's just it's tarnished the day really for him. But I said we'd give him a shout out and see if we could help with it, because he did message us. But like
So
I said,
Phil,
Yep.
anybody else who's seen it? Other people who must have seen it. Come on,
well,
have a word.
yeah, but apparently people have tried to grab the guy as he's run off and what have you. So, but
And he got away. Yeah.
get away. So it's a bit of a downer on yesterday and what happened. But if it gets a happy ending, even if it's Luke, sees what's going on and gets another shirt to him or something like that, at least it's going to be something. Brighten the laddie's day. We are running out of time down here. But we sort of asked this question last week, I think. Getting into Europe, I mean, could it be bad for us? Loads of people are going to say, "Oh, you're in Europe, you're going to you'll end up getting relegated from the Premier League and stuff like that." Terry's view on it was very different. So I'll let you kick that off, Terry. Europe, is it going to be bad for us in that way where it'll stretch our squad?
No, I don't think so. I think we've done everything correctly over the last few seasons. We've improved the squad. We've stepped up to the mark, and I think that's what we'll do again. I think they've already got the sights on probably, in players that they need to bring in, and I think they're already ahead of the game. So I think we'll get the squad up to scratch. And you need kind of two teams, don't you, really, for European football? Whether we can get two teams in, I think we have I'm not sure to do with this. Is it 70% of the money we make we can plow back into the team? So maybe it's roughly about 150 million we can spend. I think it is something like that. So I think we've got 1.5 good teams now. We just need to invest probably another 6, 7, 8 players, and I think we'll do really well next season.
Right. Okay. I mean, it's got to be the only way you can do Europe surely is have two teams. You've got to have a squad big enough, and we can't take our eye off the ball Premier League wise. Gary, do you think the powers that be will already have this in their sights to deal with anyway?
Yeah, I do. I think, from what I've heard, I think, it's all about planning ahead and thinking about what's needed. So I think they will have one eye on it. I don't fully understand PSR and the impacts. My sort of worry is that we'll have to sell to buy. We're going to have to cash in on 1 or 2 players profit-wise. 2 obvious ones to me are Roofs and Siddiqui. I will be gutted if we lose Siddiqui. I absolutely love the lad to bits. But I think there might have to be a bit of trading, because we do need to boost the squad. Like we said, we've got 1.5 probably, good teams. We'll need a really strong 25. So let's see what they can do. Look, after last summer, nobody's going to say we can't do it, are we? The way they stepped up the recruitment, Gisolfi, the job he's done. So yeah, bring it on.
Right. Okay. Before you fall asleep there, Dino, are they going to? Do you think they'll have this in their sights anyway, and they're going to invest in a big enough squad to handle Europe?
I mean, we can try. I mean, this 2 games a week, this has only came around because of Newcastle, because them couldn't cope with it. Whereas Aston Villa cope with it. Them were in competitions and then won it, and they won the top 5. So this is just the rumour from the Mags, because the Mags couldn't deal with it. I feel like we've got a good squad. We just need to rotate the squad properly, use your players, use your Luke O'Niens, your Serkins if he's still here, which I don't think he will be. And then obviously we don't know who we're going to lose. I mean, I could see Roofs going, to be fair. I could potentially see Siddiqui going maybe as well. So it's going to be, we'll just have to wait till the summer. But I think with the right rotation, with the players using your squad, we've got the wingers now. Jocelyn Talby will be back. You've got Mundell on the way back. You've got Dingra to come back from his loan spell. So we've got players to come back as well. So it's going to be interesting, put it that way. But you know what? If we're in a relegation scrap or not, it's going to be an exciting season next season with Europe. So,
right. Colin's here. What Colin's been doing all season, when we've had a win, he flashes his bollocks for you. But unfortunately, a few months ago, he had his bollocks cut off. All right. But he still wants to show you anyway. Yay! Good lad. So
I thought you were going to say you were going to fill in there, Phil. Thank God for that.
No, at the end, it's a shirts off at the end. Don't worry about that. That's even better. Right, okay. Emma, have we got this tied up for Europe? Will we just get a bigger squad?
They need to invest. I don't want to lose anybody. We need to sign Gertruda straight off the bat. I'm going to say that. And I think maybe keep it we've got and bring in another 4 or 5 quality players, and we've got it nailed in. We've got it nailed in for next season. No relegation battle and winning games left, right, and centre, in my opinion.
Right.
But I think the higher ups have got a plan in place.
Right, okay. Just very quickly on the chat, SJ says the promoted clubs are delighted we've got into Europe because they think it'll give them a chance to survive. You can see where they're coming from with that. Lee, will we just buy a bigger squad to cope with Europe?
Well, I think I mentioned it last week, Philly, that I was at International Fans Day at the Academy of Light, and we had like a Q&A with Florian Gasolfi, and he was asked, are we afraid of qualifying for Europe? He said, we're not afraid. We would like to ideally bring in 4 or 5 new players in the summer, but he didn't mention first teamers. He mentioned like squad players. Because he said like the starting 11, they want to kind of develop it. So I don't think we will sell too many players this summer, like from the first team. I think we can maybe see some fringe players like Mayenda. I think he might leave. There was a post on Instagram yesterday with his agent, which had the caption of The Last Dance and a tick. So that's possibly a sign that Mayenda might leave. You've got Mundell. I don't think he kind of fits into it anymore. I think the kind of the club's outgrown him. You've got Dan Neil, who's leaving on a free, obviously. You've got Sirkin possibly leaving on a free. Patterson probably leave. So I don't... Traore might get a new deal, might get a 1-year deal, we don't know. But I don't think we'll have to sell many of the first-team players. I think if we didn't qualify for Europe, then possibly. And I think the mentality has changed now that we've qualified for Europe, that those 4 or 5 squad players that he wants to buy have now become in 4 or 5 players, with a couple of those to go ideally into the first team. I mean, the right side of midfield, for example. The left midfield, I think we've got Talbi and Angulo, who will be both better. If we can keep the midfield trio of, or the midfield 4 of Lafay, Xhaka, Diarra and Sadiki, that's a very strong, possibly need 1 more in there. Centre-back probably need to strengthen, but I don't think we'll be selling too many players. I think we'll be able to keep them, and I think we'll be able to buy 4 or 5 players, and it's going to be exciting to see who comes.
Right, okay. I'll bring you in just now, Jacob. We've got to give a massive shout out and a round of applause. A Chelsea fan has donated £5 via the super chat. Round of applause.
Well done.
And what a top guy. Comes on, said he was up at the match
Well
yesterday. Congratulations, brilliant noise, passion as always. All the fans shook his hand afterwards and wished them luck. Enjoy Europe, he says. So a bit of class there from that Chelsea fan. I've got to also said the Chelsea fans that were in the Weed Chief yesterday were absolutely top draw as well. Emma, you was there, you'll have seen them. They were great. We had them on stage. They sang, they joined in, and they were great as well. Dino, I'm just going to bring Jacob in first. I know he's going to keep it brief because he always does. And I'll come to you. Go on, Jacob.
I've got to sign off because I'm about to go for dinner. But keep the faith for Europe next season, guys. All roads lead to Frankfurt. Can we do it? Can we do it? Who knows? What a phenomenal season. I love you and Levy.
Get your towel on the sunbed. Oh, no, you're not a broad, are you, man? All right, there you go. Cheers, Jacob. Right. Oh, who've we lost? Oh, hang on.
Lee was late.
So there you go. No, we're back. Dino, you was one in there.
Yeah, I remember when the Newcastle first ever went down. And if you remember when the fans used to sit, was it the South Stand? And I was in the Chelsea end, jumping around with them. I think the Sunderland fans have always had a good relationship with the Chelsea fans. I mean, we're all mixed in together. We're all outside the statue singing that the Mags have went down and stuff. So I think the relationship with the Sunderland and Newcastle Sunderland fans have been class.
Well, let me jump in there. For somebody who was at Stamford Bridge in 1985 for the semi-final, against Chelsea. All right, you might know. I don't even think he was born, Dino, but there was
3, I think.
horses on the pitch and everything. Our coach got the windows put in, and I mean that was lively. That was lively that
The
night.
whole-
But
The whole
times have
thing-
changed now. That was when football hooligans were about, like that. Them were the days. Now everything's changed. It's a lot more fan friendly these days. So I mean, and I was back when it was black and white days for you, like Philly. You know what I mean?
Well, there you go. They didn't even have tellies, honestly. They were drawn, like these court drawings. That's what they were like for us. And teletext. You was watching the teletext, waiting for us to score and stuff like that. Them were the days. But you see, you young'uns, you don't know you're born nowadays. Madam Cabby, it's the last one we're chucking out to you. Europe, is it going to be bad for us, or will we handle it all right? Will we just get a bigger squad?
Look, I mean, the fans. So I have heard some fans saying it could be bad. We're not going to cope. It could affect the Premier League. But the fans said that, last season. Oh, we don't want to get promoted. We don't want to beat Sheffield United because I don't think we're ready for the Premier League. Look what's happened. So if the carrot's dangling in front of you, for God's sake, take it, because I think this team's capable of just continually giving surprise after surprise. So. I don't think there's anything to fear. I trust in the hierarchy. We're going to bring some decent signings in. I mean, look, how many signings we fetched in last summer? Nobody really knew any of them. And look how good they've gelled. And I just think, as Granit Xhaka says, we haven't even started yet. Do you know what I mean? And I think there's some very exciting times ahead. So let's look forward to it, because I am.
When you hear the captain say things like that, it does get you excited, doesn't it? Dino, you want in there?
Yeah, we just need to remember as fans, just don't get ahead of ourselves. We don't want to make that place toxic, because it can easily happen. Just remember where we've come from 12 months ago. Just remember that. So if we are starting to get beat or having some bad performance, just don't turn on the lads, because that just gets the bad toxic atmosphere back. We just need to remember where we've came from. We're only a year into this Premier League. We're getting Europe. We've overachieved massively this season. Let's have it right. We've overachieved. So let's just remember where we are. We're not that team yet. So if we are going to have bad results, just remember where we've been. So that's not team toxic.
I mean, there is that thing. I mean, was coming on tonight. I mean, everything went our way yesterday. But even if it hadn't, yes, we'd have been a bit disappointed we didn't get Europe. But there's no taking away from the fact that the season, not one of us on here could have genuinely believed we was gonna have the season like we had. It's been superb. Beat the Mags home and away, finished top half, finished above the Mags, and we're in Europe as well. I mean, it just doesn't happen. It's the best finish in my lifetime. I mean, I've had 2 7th place finishes, but that's all they were. I mean, this is the 7th place, and it's got Europe. Dino.
And we can say this again about the Mags used to say this to me all the time. You're not our most important game anymore. We've got Europe. That's our most important games now. Fuck the Mags. No, it's not important. They're not important no more.
Right, okay. Look, listen, I want to thank everybody who's watched throughout the season. We are going to have a break for the summer. We will be back at the start of the we'll probably be back when they do the draw for the we'll be back before that, won't we? Because the season will have already started. So thanks to everybody who's tuned in. I want to say a massive big thank you to Wolf Competitions for sponsoring the channel. They really have given us a good boost this season. If you want to check them out, wolfcompetitions.co.uk, in the description. Get yourself on there, win some prizes, win some cash. And it's all good things. I think that's it. What we're going to do, we're going to say bye to you, and then there's a little treat for you because you've watched all season. We're all going to get our tops off, and we're all going to wave our tops in the air. All right. So, Dino, would you just like to say bye to everybody?
See you later, everyone. Europe away. Get your passports ready. We're on the way.
Nice one. Emma, do you want to say bye to everybody?
Yeah, and I want to say a massive thanks to you guys as well, not just the people that's watched, but you guys for doing it. You have made the season brilliant. See you next season. How are the lads?
Oh, thanks, Emma. That's so kind of you. Gary, just say bye to everybody, would you? Oh.
I'm gonna just because I'm a Mackham. I've never been in Europe before. Just where is it? Is it this bit here?
You've
I'm
got
a bit confused.
Yeah, Milan. You've got to find Milan. It's where that boot is. Where that boot is.
I've never been, mate, so I've got a lot to learn, haven't I?
Yeah.
Bye,
Yeah,
everyone.
We'll see. Lee, do you want to do it in Spanish for us?
Why not? ¿Por qué no, amigo? Saca las pasaportes, nos vamos a Europa. ¿Has visto Mackem en Milan? ¡Vamos!
Way! And Martin Cabby, just say bye to everybody, would you? Bye to everybody, would you?
Bye to everybody, would you? We'll soon be here. By the way, England, come on, we're going to win the World Cup.
All right, there you go. Share it for England as well. And Terry, last word, just say bye to everybody.
Enjoy your summer holiday. It's been a fantastic season. First season in the Premier League. Next season, we could even make the Champions League. You never know.
All right, make sure you see us next year. All right, yeah. Even Emma's got hers off as well.
Men in Black time.
Right, we got to go. See you later. Bye-bye. Thanks very much.